Well, good afternoon, everybody. Spokane Steve. It's time for Strat-O-Matic baseball. Another lighting adjustment. I've got a 40-watt daylight. I think this might give us just a little clearer view of the cards, but let me know what you think. For me, the 60 was almost easier to read, but I'm more interested in how it comes across to you. So we got a ball game here. We move on to April 21st on the schedule. The first game scheduled that day is the Chicago White Sox at the California Angels, the second of a 3-game series. And Mark is here. Greetings, Mark. We've got Juan Pizarro, the left-hander, on the mound for the White Sox. Fred Newman, the righty, on the mound for the Angels. I'm adjusting my glasses here. Bear with me for a minute. Oh yeah, those are the right ones. Well, all I can say is I'm only a few weeks from medical insurance renewing on the 1st of January, and I can finally get some new reading glasses. And I need them. So it's Pizarro the lefty, 3.76. Yeah, I may have to go back to the other light. 3.76 in 9 starts, 3 saves. Newman, 4 and 7, 4.73 in 19 starts. And there was a trade today. Let's look at that. April 21st. Right here. The Cubs trade Larry Jackson and Bob Buell to the Phillies for John Hernstein, Ferguson Jenkins, and Adolfo Phillips. So for the Cubs, they really needed a center fielder. They get Phillips. The Phillies appear to be going for it. They get the value now of Jackson and Buell, and they gave up the future of Jenkins. They weren't really using Phillips, so that doesn't hurt them too much. So the Phillies already 6-1. Now they add Larry Jackson and Bob Buell. So that should be interesting. And Aaron's here. Welcome, Aaron. So we'll get to the... Wow. Wonder what that would do for it. Well, that helps me, but it creates a back shadow. Okay, I'm going to leave it as is. For the White Sox, here's their lineup. Tommy Agee in center field leading off. Don Buford will be at second base today, hitting in the 2 spot. Floyd Robinson is in right field, batting third. Moose Skowron at first base today in the cleanup spot. Pete Ward will play third base. Different lineup for the White Sox. He bats fifth. John Romano does the catching and hits 6th. Tom McCraw, who had been playing first base, he's in left field, hitting 7th. Ron Hansen, the shortstop, hits 8th, and Pizarro bats 9th. For California, they've got a twist to their lineup as well. It's Jose Cardenal, as usual, center field and batting leadoff. Jimmy Pearsall gets a start in right field today, and he'll bat second. Bobby Cannot moves to the 3rd spot at second base. Jim Fregosi slides down to the cleanup spot at shortstop. Rick Reichard in left field bats 5th. Norb Sieber in the first baseman hits 6th. Paul Shaw at third base hits 7th. Buck Rogers, the catcher, hits 8th. And Newman hits 9th. So we're just about ready to get underway here. Newman has completed his warm-ups as Tommy Agee steps in from the right side. Umpire says play ball, and here we go. Freddie Newman, the right-hander, the windup, the pitch to Tommy Agee. A 1-8 to the righty. Swung on and missed strike 3, and down goes Tommy Agee on strikes, and we are underway. And welcome, Larry. Glad you could join us. It's a Friday. TGIF. Here's Buford now, switch hitter batting lefty. Here's the pitch from Newman on a 5-9. That's going to be a grounder to shortstop X. That's going to be Fregosi. He's a 2E36. And here's the roll on the play. On a 9, that'll be the error range. An E36 with the roll of a 10. He makes the play. Fine play by Fregosi. Just double checking that rating. So 2 down, and here's Floyd Robinson. Yeah, I may have to go back to the 60 watt. How's that looking to you guys? I went to a 40 watt daylight. To me, it looks better on the broadcast, but it's harder for me to see right in front of me. Anyway, the windup and the pitch to Robinson. Here's a 2-3, and he hits him. Oh my goodness. Newman with 2 outs drills Floyd Robinson. Robinson takes first, where he's an asterisk 18. Newman a -2. Rogers a -2, so that takes 4 off of it. He's a 14 not held. He'll have to be held on. That'll make him a 1-12. And Skowron will be the hitter. 2 away from the stretch. Pitch to the Moose, a 1-3. It's a base hit into center field. An open single. Robinson can try to go to third on that. To center is a -2 Cardinal, 1-14. With 2 outs, 1-16, 1-14. Or let Ward hit. They're going to hold him up. We're going to play it conservatively. My thoughts on that are there's no sense making the third out of the inning at third base. The rule of thumb is you never make the first or the third outs of an inning at third base and never make the second out of an inning at the plate. The old baseball rule of thumb. And here's Ward, first and second, 2 down. The pitch from Newman is a 6-8, and it pays off for the White Sox. That's a single 2-base advance, and that's going to drive in Robinson. Skowron will take third. 1-0 White Sox in the first. And there's runners at the corners, 1 away, and here's John Romano. So Newman in a jam now here. From the stretch, here's the pitch to Romano. On a 6-9. High fly ball to right field. Back goes Pearsall at the track and makes the catch to retire the side. So on a 6-9, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the, Romano's a right-handed batter. Excuse me. I beg your pardon. A 6-9 righty, that's going to be a double. For some reason, I was thinking of Romano as a lefty. So a double by Romano. That score is Skowron. Ward can try to score on that. It's an open double to center where Cardinel's a -2. Ward a 12 with 2 outs, 14, 1 through 12. They're going to send him. Here he comes, 1 through 12. Here's the throw, and he's in there. And he scores, and it's 3-0. So it's a 2 RBI double for Romano off of the 6-9. And it's 3-0. And here's McCraw now, left-handed batter. And here's the pitch, a 5-10. That's a grounder to shortstop X. That's going to be Fregosi. He's a 2E36. Here's the play now. It's a 9. That's going to be the error range. So on an E36, the roll is a 10. And he makes the play to retire the side. So 2 nice plays by Fregosi, or who knows where that inning might have gone. As it is, the White Sox score 3 on 3 hits and leave a man. At the end of half an inning, White Sox 3, Angels coming to bat. And I'm going to have to take a brief time out here because this light is just not working for me. I should have kept my other stand. I could have raised this up like I did yesterday. But that doesn't have the daylight effect. Okay, that doesn't really help me anymore either. Sorry, folks. Please bear with me. I was playing around with this earlier. Yeah, I like that much better. All right, as the grounds crew fixes the lights, right? Here come the Angels in the bottom of the first. Pizarro, the left-hander, has finished taking his wind-ups. And here's Jose Cardinel to lead things off. Here's the pitch from Pizarro. That's going to be a 1-5 to the lefty, grounder down to second base. That's Buford. Throws him out, and there's one down. Angels come into the game 3-3. Chicago at 2-4. And here's Jimmy Pearsall getting this rare start in right field. Let's take a look at Jimmy here. He only had 123 at-bats that year, batted .211. Not hard to see why he had few at-bats that year, but he gets the start today. And here's the pitch from Pizarro. A 3-6, that's a grounder down to short. That's playable for Hansen, who throws him out, and there's 2 down. Oh, boy. Boy, I have had the month of it, month and a half. With the crud. 2 down for Knopp. Here's the pitch from Pizarro. It's going to be a 1-10 against the left-hander. That's a base hit up the middle for Knopp. So for Bobby Knopp, a 2-out single. He will not be held on. And here's Fregosi. Jim Fregosi. Part of that big Nolan Ryan deal. 1972, I want to say. Pizarro from the stretch. The pitch to Fregosi is a 5-7. It's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be playable for AG. He cruises over and makes the catch, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, a man left. We've got one in the books after some lighting difficulties, and it's 3-0 Chicago. It'll be Hansen, Pizarro, and Agee for the White Sox in the second inning. Freddie Newman gets the sign from Rogers. The pitch is a 6-7 to the righty. That's going to be a grounder to short for Gosi. He's got it and throws his opposite number out. Pizarro, a left-handed hitting pitcher. Newman, the windup. The pitch to Juan on a 110 struck him out. So Newman blew away Pizarro on a high, hard one. And here's Tommy Agee with 2 down. And here's the pitch. That's going to be a 1-7 against a righty. It's a fly ball to center. That's going to be Cardinal for the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as Newman appears to settle down in the second inning. I remember Pizarro. I don't remember Fred Newman, I have to admit. Okay, bottom of the second. It's going to be Reichart, Seaburn, and Shaw. And here's the pitch. It's a 6-4 to the right-hander. Grounder to shortstop X. That'll be Hansen. He's a 3-E48. Hansen into the hole. And here's the play. An 11. That's going to be a roll of a 6 on an E48. And he boots it. Not surprisingly. So E6. Error on Chicago, and Reichardt's aboard. Pizarro a -5, even though Reichardt's an asterisk 15. What's their catcher? -5. Romano a +1, so that's 4. He'd be a 1 through 11 without even holding him on, so there's no need to hold him on. Pizarro will pitch to the stretch, or from the stretch, I should say, to Norm Seaver. And here's the pitch, a 6-10 to the left-hander. It's a pop-up, first base. Skowron has it, and there's 1 down. That'll bring up Paul Shaw, the right-handed hitting third baseman. Pizarro from the stretch. Pitch to Shaw is a 1-7. That's going to be a double to 4, and look at that. Not the clearest 4 I've ever seen, but it's a 4. That's going to be a double. Reichart could score on that. Double to center. Let's see what that is. Agee's got a cannon out there, a -3. Reichart a 1 to 13. That would make him a 1 through 10. And now he's going to play it safe and hold up at third. But the Angels have second and third and 1 out, and they're in business here in the bottom of the inning. They trail by 3 as Bob Buck Rogers steps into the box. Switch hitter batting righty against Pizarro now. White Sox will stay back. They've got a 3-run lead. And that dice is not flat, so that's a re-roll. How about that? That's going to be a 5-8 to the right-hander, and he walks him, and the bases are loaded. Fortunately for the White Sox, the pitcher is up for the Angels. Newman, a right-handed hitter. They'll play back. Newman's a B bunter. This might be a good time for a squeeze. And that's what we're going to do. Newman's going to lay down the squeeze. He's a B. The roll is a 4. And look at that. He beats it out and everybody's safe. Holy crap. Newman, mainly just trying to stay out of the double play, gets an RBI single. Reichart will score. Shaw to third, Rogers to second, and it's 3-1, and the bases are still loaded. And here's Jose Cardinal. And Romano is going to go out to the mound, have a little chat with Pizarro here. They got the bases loaded, 3-1 lead. But they're in danger of losing all or part of it right here. And here's the pitch from Pizarro to Cardinal, a 5-6. That's going to be 2. Grounder to short. Hansen to Buford to first. Double play. So whatever Rogers said, Pizarro took it to heart. He got the ground ball he desperately needed. The Angels settle for 1. They leave 2. They had 2 hits in the inning, and there was an error. Moving on to the 3rd inning here, Fred Newman getting ready to work. It's going to be Buford, Robinson, and Skowron for the White Sox. And thank you, Aaron. Yeah, Hansen was part of the big trade, came over from Baltimore for Aparicio. And I was wondering a few days ago why they traded Aparicio. But the White Sox expected big things out of Hansen. Maybe he was never the same after that injury, because he certainly did not have the career that many thought he would have. So Newman ready to work. Here's Buford, 0 for 1. The pitch to Don is a 2-5. It's a comebacker. Newman has it, throws him out. That's Floyd Robinson now, left-handed batter. Hit by the pitch his first time up. The pitch from Newman on a 4-3 to the left-hander. It's a high fly ball to right field. He's got the power. Back goes Pearsall. It's gone. Home run, Floyd Robinson. So on a 4-3, 1-10, the roll is a 3. And for Floyd Robinson, that's his 2nd home run of the season, and the White Sox lead 4-1. Here's Skowron now with 1 away. A pitch from Newman. A 3-8 against the righty. Grounder down to short. That'll be Fregosi. He makes the play, and there's 2 down. Two down, and here's Pete Ward. Newman, the windup. Here's the pitch on a 4-6 to the left-hander. He walks him. So a 2-out walk to Ward. And Romano will be the hitter. A 2 RBI double his first time up. From the stretch, the pitch to Romano. It's a grounder to short. That's playable for Fregosi. He'll go the short way. And that'll do it. But the White Sox tack on another run on the Floyd Robinson home run, and they'll now lead it 4-1. And here's Pizarro getting ready to work. I'll have a little tea. I'm going to need to warm that up. Let's get through this inning. It's Pearsall to lead things off. Knopp and Fregosi to follow. The left-hander gets his sign from Romano, the windup. The pitch to Pearsall on a 6-4. It's a grounder to shortstop X. That's going to be Hansen. A 3E48. Behind the bag, here's the play on an 8. It's an 11 on a 48, and he can't get it. It's off his glove for an error. So the 2nd error of the day for Hansen. And Pearsall's aboard. Jimmy Pearsall. And here's Bobby Knopp. He singled his first time up. Pizarro from the stretch. Pitch to Knopp is a 4-10. It's a fly to center field shallow. Here comes AG, still coming. Just does catch up with it and makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up Jim Fregosi. Pizarro from the stretch. Here's the pitch, a 4-9 to the right. He gets a base hit into left field for Fregosi, an open single. Pearsall could try to advance on that. The left fielder's a +2. Pearsall with 13 to third base is -2, then +2 for the arm, so that's a wash. A 13 with one out, they're going to send him. And he's in there. So Pearsall goes all the way to third on the base hit by Fregosi. And here's Reichart now. Chicago at double play depth. Here's the pitch on a 3-7. That's a grounder to short, and that is going to be a double play. 6-4-3. That's Hansen to Buford to Skowron. No runs a hit, they leave a man. After 3 complete, it's 4-1 Chicago. And I'm going to warm up that tee. I'll be right with you. And we're back. Let me slide this down so I can see that. I just got to put something in here. Fear strikes out. I did not see that. All right, the White Sox come to bat here in the 4th inning. They lead by 3. It's 4-1. And they're going to have the bottom of their order, McGraw, Hansen, and Pizarro do here against Newman. Newman into the windup. Pitch to McGraw is a 6-6 to the left-hander. It's a base hit into right field. McGraw's aboard to lead things off here. He's an asterisk 15. He will not have to be held on. A -4 hold combo makes him an 11. And Hansen will hit away. And here's the pitch from Newman. On a 5-7, that's going to be a base hit, 2-base advance into right field. So Hansen a single, McGraw churns into third. And just like that, the White Sox have runners at the corners and nobody out. Pizarro, a B bunter. Let's check the infield. In 1 through 3, it's in. Infield in. He's a C now, but he's going to lay it down anyway. So a sacrifice on a C, and the roll is a 10. And he hits into the force play. So Hansen will be forced on that. That's going to go 1-3. And Pizarro will take first. And that'll bring up AG. First and third, one down now. Here's the pitch from Newman. From the stretch, a 2-2, and he hits him. Holy cow. The bases are loaded on a hit by pitch. And for Newman, that's the second batter he's hit today. Bases loaded, one out. And here's Buford. And Chicago threatening to blow this one open. Okay, Buford standing in from the left side now. The Angels at double play depth. Here's the pitch on a 3-10. That's down the line for extra bases. Oh my goodness, Hansen's gonna score. Pizarro's gonna score. AG can try to score. That's actually to center field, so that was in the gap, not down the line. -2. AG a 1 through 17. -215. He's coming. And he's in there, and it's a bases clearing double by Don Buford, and the White Sox have blown this one wide open. Seven to 1. And you know what? The Angels are going to have to get somebody up in the pen. Let's look at some of these. Rubio pitched in this game in real life. He's a backwards righty. Wow. Left to right. Brunette the lefty. They're going to get Brunette the lefty and Rubio the righty loose here. Okay, Buford on third with one out. They will pull the infield in now for Robinson. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-2. Struck him out. So 2 away now, and here's Skowron. Here's the pitch to Skowron. It's a 6-7. Grounder to short. Fergosi's got it and throws him out. The White Sox add 3 on 3 hits. They leave a man. Big bases clearing triple for Don Buford. And it's 7-1. And Pizarro in the catbird seat now with a 6-run lead. Seaburn, Shaw, and Rogers do. Let me adjust these glasses. And my eyes are just really weird today. You know, I was out driving and I couldn't read the license plate in front of me, and that was my driving glasses. This goes with the territory, I guess. And welcome, Bob. Glad to have you. Okay, here's Pizarro ready to work to Seaburn now. And here's the pitch. It's going to be a 6-9 fly ball to right and deep. Robinson fading back just shy of the track makes the catch for the out. Here's Paul Shaw. Pizarro, the pitch to Shaw is a 4-9 against the right-hander. That's a base hit into left for Shaw. So Shaw's 2 for 2. And here's Rogers. And yeah, I would imagine we're going to bat for Newman. Really don't have any other choice here. From the stretch, pitch to Rogers on a 6-6. It's a pop-up. That'll be shortstop calling. Hansen has it, 2 down. And the Angels will hit for Newman. So as Jerry would have said, goodbye, Newman. Newman goes 4. Allows 7 hits. 7 runs. He did not walk a batter. Yes, he did. He walked 1 and hit 2. Hit 2. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3 strikeouts. The White Sox will have lefty, righty, lefty coming up. They're going to go to Brunette. The Angels will go to Brunette. And right now they'll have a hitter. They need to put some runs on the board. They need like an all or nothing guy. And there's a possibility. Jackie Warner is going to be the batter. You want to talk about an all or nothing shot? Well, this is it. Warner not much on the card other than some home runs, and that's what they need. Lightning in a bottle. Here's the pitch from Pizarro. On a 4-6 to the right-hander. He walks him. That'll force Shaw down to second. So Jackie Warner with the pinch hit walk, and here's Cardinal with 2 away. Pizarro from the stretch. It's a 2-7. That's a base hit into center. It's an open single. So Shaw can try to score on that. Remember, Agee, though, with a rifle, a -3 out there. Shaw, not a great runner. Decent. 1 through 14, 2 out, 16, 1 to 13. Normally I would, but geez, they trail by 6. On the other hand, they got Pearsall on deck, who isn't all that great. They're going to push the envelope. 1 to 13, here they come, and he's in there on a 10. How about that? Shaw comes in to score. Warner will take third. And it's 7-2. Cardinal will have to be held on. 5 + 1, 4. He'd be a 1 through 13 not hill. Yeah, they're going to hold him on. And here's Pearsall. Here we go. 6-4, shortstop X. That's Hansen. He's already made 2 errors today. A 3 E48. And here's the play on a 10. That's going to be his third error of the ball game, and another run's going to score. Holy crap, can you believe that? 3 errors for Ron Hansen. Warner will come in to score. And it's 7-3. And here's Knopp. Bobby 1 for 2. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Here it is, a 3-11, a grounder down to first. Skowron has it. He'll take it to the bag, and that will retire the side. The Angels score 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them unearned. And after 4 complete, it's Chicago 7 and California 3, and what is shaping up to be a wild one. A wild scoring affair on a Friday afternoon. And George Brunette, the left-hander, will come on now. Starter reliever, 212 innings, 3.31 earned run average. And he'll be facing Ward, McCraw, and Hansen here in the 5th. Brunette gets his sign. Here's the pitch. A 5-3 to the left-hander. It's a fly ball to right field X. That's going to be Pearsall. He's a 2E9. Ranging to the line. Here's the play. On a 1, that's going to drop into the corner for extra bases. That's going to wind up being a double. That would have been a very difficult play. And that'll be a double for Ward. Let me clean that up. And here's Romano. 1 for 2 with a double of his own. And here's the pitch from Brunette. 4-12 to the right-hander. High fly ball to left field. Back goes right card at the track at the wall. It's gone. Home run Romano. So on a 4-12, and he has the power, homer to 17 just does get it over the fence on a 17. And it's 9-3 Chicago, and it's a laugher now. Okay, here's Tommy McCraw. Brunette's pitch, a 6-3 grounder to the pitcher X. He's a 3E7. And here's the play. 6, so it's a roll of a 5 on an E7. He makes the play. That'll go 1-3, 1 down, and here's Hansen. Here's Brunette's pitch to Hansen now. A 3-8 against the left-hander. He draws the walk. So Hansen not faring much better than Newman so far. Pizarro, a B bunter. This game's so far out of hand, I'm going to let the dice decide. 1-3, it's in. It's in. He's a C. He's going to lay it down. That's going to be a 7 on a C sacrifice, and it's a successful sacrifice bunt by Pizarro. Hansen will move into second. Sacrifice bunt Pizarro. Runner in scoring position, 2 down. And here's Tommy Agee. And here's the pitch from Brunette on a 1-12. A tapper down to first. Seaburn has it. Flips to Burnett covering. And that will do it. But the White Sox add on 2 on a 2-run blast by John Romano, who has a double and a home run and 4 RBIs on the day. And the White Sox lead at 9-3. Pizarro only an S5 as far as endurance goes, so this is his first inning of potential fatigue already. But he's got a 6-run lead. Well, let's see if California can make this interesting. Here's Fregosi. Pitch from Pizarro on a 2-8. It's a high fly ball to left. Back goes McCraw, and it's off the wall for a double. So Jim Fregosi with a leadoff double, and here's Reichart. And Chicago better get somebody up in their pen. They're going to get Jack LeMay loose as Pizarro deals to Reichart on a 4-5 to the righty. He struck him out. So Pizarro fans Reichart, and here's Seaburn. Seaburn 0 for 2. Pizarro's pitch is a 111. That'll be a foul ball right side. Skowron drifting into foul territory and makes the catch for the out. 2 down, and it'll be up to Shaw. Here's the pitch from Pizarro. 5-10 to the righty. Catcher's card X. That's going to be Romano. He's a 3-E3. And here's the play. On a 7, that will be a pop out to the catcher, and that'll do it. No runs a hit, they leave a man after 5 complete. It is Chicago 9, California 3. And the Angels need a mop-up man. Well, Burnett will go one more. Relief 3. They'll bat for him in the bottom of the 6th. Then one of these 2 clowns is going to come in. Computer-only cards. Probably Rubio, since he pitched in this game in real life. So did Burnett, for that matter. Buford, Robinson, and Skowron do. Here's the pitch from Burnett to Buford, batting righty now. 2-8 against the left-hander. Comebacker. Brunett's got it, throws him out. There's one down. And here's Floyd Robinson. Pitch from Burnett, a 2-11 to the left-hander. It's a base hit up the middle. So Robinson's 2 for 3 now. And here's Skowron. Skowron has a home run. No, Robinson had a home run. God, my eyes are just... Wow. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Skowron's 1 for 3. And here's the pitch now. On a 6-8, single to 1, it's a 10. That's going to be a liner to Fregosi. He makes the catch. And that'll bring up Pete Ward. Pete's 2 for 2 with a walk. And here's the pitch. On a 3-7, base hit into left. Robinson's a 14. He's going to hold up. Well, I'd look at it closer, but they're trailing by so many, they can't afford to be thrown out at third base. I don't care what it adds up to. Here's Romano now. Or actually, they're ahead by so many. But they don't need to stretch it to third base. The pitch to Romano, a 5-5 to the righty, and swung on and missed strike 3, and down goes Romano. So no runs, 2 hits, they leave a pair. The White Sox brought their hitting shoes to California, that's for darn sure. Burnett's going to give way to Rubio. There will be a hitter here. He worked 2, 4 hits, 2 runs. He walked a batter. And he struck out 1. Pizarro entering his 6th inning of work. Rogers, a pinch hitter, and Cardinal do. Here's Rogers batting right-handed. It's a 1-5 grounder down to third. That's Ward. He throws him out. And now we'll have a hitter for Brunette. Where they've got a lot of left-handed hitters on this Angel bench. We'll go with Malzone. He played in this game in real life too. So Frank Malzone will come on here in the 6th to bat for the pitcher. And here's the pitch from Pizarro. A 5-11 to the righty. Base hit the opposite way into right field, and Malzone's aboard with a pinch hit single. And here's Cardinal. From the stretch. It's a 4-5, swung on and missed strike 3. Down goes Cardinal. So Pizarro's still got something left apparently. And it'll be up to Pearsall. Pearsall 0 for 3, although he reached twice on 2 of Hansen's 3 errors. Here's the pitch on a 2-5, swung on and missed strike 3. In what might be Pizarro's last inning, he finishes it with a flourish. No runs, a hit, a man left. After 6 complete, it's 9-3 Chicago. And here comes Jorge Rubio, a right-hander from the computer-only card, a very backwards card. Oh yes, Aaron, I'm a big Jethro Tull fan. The name I signed up to YouTube many, many years ago was Aqualung 1956. And I added the Steve when I started streaming. I never imagined myself streaming. Hell, at that point, I don't think I even imagined myself texting. Oh my goodness, but things change, don't they? McCraw, Hansen, and Pizarro due for the White Sox, a comfortable 9-3 lead. And here's the pitch from Rubio. That's going to be a 3-2 against the righty. A grounder to second base. Knopp has it. Throws him out, 1 down. And I better pull Rubio up on my laptop in case I have to look at that card. The right-handed side I can see pretty good, but there's no way I'm going to be able to read any left-handed results. And here's Ron Hansen. He of the 3-error day, 1 for 2 with the walk. Here's the pitch on a 2-12. That's a base hit to center. Hansen's aboard. Pizarro, a left-handed hitter, he's going to hit away. On a 2-4, base hit, Pizarro. Hansen will hold at second. Infield single for Pizarro. First and second, and here's Tommy Agee. Agee 0 for 3. He was hit by a pitch. Rubio from the stretch. That's going to be a 6-7. It's a grounder to second base X. That's Knopf. He's a 1E17. This could be 2. And here's the play. On a 2, Knopf behind the bag, dives, smothers it, tosses from the glove to Fregosi onto first, double play. And what kind of a play was that? That was a damn web jam. That's what that was. Holy crap. 4-6-3-X exclamation. That was some kind of play by Bobby Knopf to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. And Knopf bails Rubio out of a jam. Wow. Pizarro's coming out to pitch the 7th. Knopf, Fregosi, and Reichart do. Here's the pitch to Knopf. On a 1-9, it's a high fly ball to left field. Back goes McCraw, and he makes the catch on the track. So a 1-9, homer to 12. The roll is a 14, and Bobby Knopf is denied. As that falls just short, and here's Jim Fregosi. On a 2-4, fly to right field. That's playable for Robinson. 2 down. And here's Reichart. Pizarro the windup. Pitch to Rick, a 6-3, fly to right field X. That's going to be Robinson. He's a 2E12. Floyd Robinson ranging towards the gap. Here's the play on a 13. That's the error range. So in E12, the roll is a 6, and he can't get there. It's off his glove. That'll be a 2-base error. So in E9, the White Sox 4th error of the ball game. Kind of makes you wonder how they're leading 9-3, doesn't it? And here's Seaburn now. Pitch from Pizarro is a 5-5, fly to center. That's going to be playable for Tommy Agee. Drifts over a bit and makes the catch. No runs, no hits, a man left after 7 complete. It's 9-3 White Sox. They've made 4 errors. That's where Rubio came in. He'll come out and work another inning. No. What am I saying? That's where Rubio came in. He'll face Buford, Robinson, and Skowron. Here's the pitch to the lefty, 5-12. That's going to be a grounder to the pitcher X. He is I gotta look at this now, a 3E0. And here's the play. On an 11, it's going to be a roll of a 10. On an E0, he makes the play, of course. E0 is automatic for the pitcher when it goes to the error frequency. And here's Floyd Robinson. Pitch from Rubio, a 6-2. It's a grounder to second base. Buford, Knopf has it and throws him out. And here's Skowron now. on a 6-8 to the right-hander, struck him out. So nice job by Rubio. 1, 2, 3, 8. And as Aaron pointed out, he was just a kid. Good job for him to good time for him to get some work in a 9-3 ball game. And Pizarro is going for it. He's going out there in the 8th. An S5 for endurance. Here's his pitch to Shaw. 5-3 to the righty. It's a fly ball to left field X. That's going to be McCraw. He's a 3-E5. Here's the play. A 3 on a 3. That's going to drop for a base hit. So Paul Shaw's 3 for 4 today. And here's Buck Rogers, batting righty. Pizarro from the stretch. A 3-7 against the lefty. Base hit into right. Back-to-back hits. Shaw will take third. And the Angels will have a pinch hitter for Rubio. So Rubio pitches 2 innings. He allowed 2 hits, no runs, no walks, and a K. And they're still going to need another pitcher. Who can go long here? Jim McLaughlin seems like a good candidate. McLaughlin, 4.52 ERA, 68 innings, starter reliever. Relief endurance 3. And let's see what they've got on the bench against Pizarro now. First and third. LeMabe's ready. One more hit or walk will fatigue Pizarro. Their only righty is Jackie Hernandez, and he's not any good. No, that isn't true. They got one big gun they can play. And they're going to play it. Joe Adcock will pinch hit. Adcock, some of you will remember who watched the game, hit the walk-off pinch hit home run in the first game of the series to win the game for the Angels. Now he comes up here just trying to get them close. So Joe Adcock is announced. Romano out to the mound now. Okay, he's going to pitch to him. Here's the pitch to Adcock on a 6-10. It's a fly ball to right field. That's playable for Robinson. That's going to be deep enough for Shaw to tag and score. And that will be a sacrifice fly for Adcock. And it's 9-4. And here's Cardinal. Runner on first, 1 away. And here's the pitch to Cardinal. On a 5-9, it's a high fly ball to left. Back goes McCraw, just shy of the track, makes the catch for the out. Homer to 6, the roll was a 10. So Cardinal gave it a lift. Just got under it a little too much. And here's Pearsall now. The pitch from Pizarro, a 3-4. It's a fly to left field. That's playable from McCraw, and that will do it. The Angels are run on 2 hits, and they leave a man after 8 complete. 9-4 is the score. And reading the comments now. Welcome, Franklin. I did not see you there. You saw Toll in 80. Aaron saw in 2000. I've probably seen him about 20 times, to be honest with you. 16 to 20, something like that. If you count Ian Anderson solo, I saw him a couple times with a different band, Ian Anderson solo tour. They have a whole Christmas album that, in my opinion, everyone should be playing right now. The Jethro Tull Christmas album. Yeah, check it out. Came out in 2005, I want to say. Ninth inning, here's McLaughlin, the mop-up man. The second mop-up man, actually. Rubio is the first. Ward, Romano, and McCraw do. The pitch to Ward, a 6-8. That's a grounder to second base X. That's going to be Knopp. Knopp stellar down there at a 1E17. On a 2, he makes another diving play to his left, up with it and throws him out. Oh my goodness. What a play by Bobby Knopp. His second web jam of the afternoon. And here's Romano. Romano has a homer and a double, 2 for 4. The right-hander deals 1-6, and he walks him. So a 1-out walk to Romano. And here's McCraw. McCraw 1 for 4. McLaughlin from the stretch. It's a 4-10 fly to center. That's shallow. In comes Cardinal. Still coming. Finally does come in and make the catch. I remember Jim McLaughlin, too. I'm not sure it was with the Angels. Cincinnati, maybe? And Aaron confirms it. There it is. Yeah. I just now looked up at that. It was the Reds. The world champion Reds in 70. No, that's not true. The Orioles won that series. Of course. And that was the Brooks Robinson show. So 2 down, and here's Hansen. Hansen's 2 for 3 with a walk. And here's the pitch on a 3-4. He hits him. So Hansen hit by the pitch. One just got away from McLaughlin. There can't possibly have been any intent there. Pizarro's going to bat. Oh, sure. Left-handed hitter. 3-8 grounder down to third. Shaw has it and throws him out. No runs, no hits. They leave a pair. Can Pizarro finish it? An S5 rated for endurance. You don't usually get many complete games out of those. But he's going for it. He's got to get through Knopp, Fregosi, and Reichart to do it. Here's the windup in the pitch to Knopp. It's going to be a 5-9. Homer 1-6. That's going to be back, and gone. Home run Knopp. So Knopp denied in the 7th. He got enough of that one that time. And he blasts it out of here. 9-5, 9-5, and one more hitter walk will tire Pizarro. And now, Eddie Fisher has joined LeMay in the Chicago pen. Fisher would probably be called on to lock it down. Here's the pitch to Fregosi. On a 5-11, base hit to right, and that's going to do it for Pizarro. He's fatigued. Here comes Stanky. So a nice job, Pizarro. He finally did run out of gas. Eight plus. Four, five, six, 7, 8. He gave up 11 hits, man. He scattered him, didn't he? He walked 2. At least he was right around the plate. I'm looking for strikeouts. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 Ks. Nine to 5, it'll be Fisher. There's no sense messing around. Runner on first, nobody out, and here's Reichard. Fisher from the stretch on a 6-9, fly to right field. That's going to be playable for Robinson, and there's one down. Here's Norm Seaburn now, 0 for 4 today. Fisher's pitch to Norm. A 1-4, grounder to second. Buford has it. His only play is to first. Fergosi will advance, but there's 2 away, and it's all up to Shaw. And here's the pitch from Fisher. On a 4-4, that'll be catcher's card X. That's going to be, Romano. A 3E3. Oh, goodness, we got the dice down. So it's a 7. The roll, it's a 17. That dice doesn't matter. Pass ball and foul out, and that's the ball game. So that dice rolled clear under the refrigerator. Fortunately, we did not need it. Angels get a run on the homer by Knopp. And 9 to 5 is the final. So Fisher retires everyone. 4 runs, Pizarro 5 runs, 3 of them earned. McLaughlin in his inning. No hits, a walk, no strikeouts, no runs allowed. For the White Sox, they had 9 runs on 13 hits. They committed 4 errors, 3 of them by the shortstop Hansen. The Angels had 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. And that's the final here from Anaheim as the White Sox beat the Angels in kind of a wild one on a Friday, 9 to 5, 24 hits in the game. I'll be taking the day off tomorrow, going to visit family. On Sunday, I'll be back with San Francisco Giants at Chicago Cubs. And that's going to be Juan Marichal taking the mound for the Giants against Bill Hands. Winning winning 9 to 5. That's right. So for these teams, they split the first 2. There will be a rubber game, 3rd game of the series. The White Sox improved to 3 and 4. The Angels dropped to 3 and 4. So they're tied now. And there's not much else I can say. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. I sure do appreciate it. And Aaron, thanks for the research and the notes. All that good stuff. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.